bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
What they are today, the world of tomorrow will be. Hi, I'm Evangelist Ricardo Miller, and for the past 18 years, I've dedicated my life to reaching boys and girls, equipping the next generation.
Pastor Ricardo Miller was born in New Providence and later relocated to Dallas, Texas. He says school was never his thing, but thanks to good people in his life, he was able to redirect himself onto the right path. Pastor Miller visited the Walter Parker Primary School Wednesday morning to motivate the students and challenge them to be all God has called them to be.
The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The truth of the matter is, you are what you think. And so we're going to talk about reading. We're going to talk about what goes in is what's going to come out. And so I'm hoping that they capture this message, because this is a critical junction in their life. This is a critical time for them to basically be motivated so that they can grasp hold of everything the school is trying to provide so that they can be who they were born to be. Kids learn differently, and I understand that I grew up in the Bahamas, left school with only an attendance certificate, 12 years after leaving R&Bailey, but I changed later because I started to apply certain principles for learning, and I believe that's what these kids have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge them to capture the understanding that education is important and that their style of learning may be different from the other, but they can still be great.
Pastor Miller also notes that it is important to stay away from persons who would hinder them from achieving all God has in store for them. He's also calling on parents to be more active in the lives of their kids.
We're going to talk about the idea that association makes you who you are, and so getting connected to the right people, right friends, making sure that you're connected with your teacher, connecting with organizations in the community that can help you. Inside of you is potential, but watch this, your association matters, and that's a lot of what I'm going to talk about.
Pastor Miller says he also plans to visit other islands to spread his motivational message. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News. The Grand Bahama Youth Choir is a dream come true. 6 years ago, the choir's artistic director, Kevin Tomlinson, started having practice sessions with 55 students in the auditorium of Christ the King. Tomlinson says since then, the choir has blossomed into so much more.
I am really proud of them. They work hard, and they have to have a lot of guts to deal with me. But nevertheless, I'm firm in my discipline. I believe in having a disciplined program. Without discipline, there is no program. And so therefore, you see the fruits now of hard work.
The Grand Bahama Youth Choir has traveled throughout the Bahamas and the United States. The choir was recently invited to visit Cuba, Brazil, and even Finland. Tomlinson says the idea is to represent the Bahamas, but Grand Bahama Island in particular.
And now 6 years later, we're getting pinned to be official ambassadors for this island. We've traveled extensively throughout the States area. I got a chance to be the guest of some very prominent people like Mayor Andrew Young and Pastor Marvin L. Winan and some other people in New York. It's just so much that we've done.
To be recognized by the Ministry of Tourism is something Tomlinson is proud of. Being ambassadors of the country and the island of Grand Bahama is what the choir is all about.
I'm always proud of these children, and I see the reflection of it when I go in the community, as I always say. And when you see persons, even down to the guy by R&D Plaza washing the car, who just say, you know, man, those kids sing and it made them feel good. We represent the community. We are the community of Grand Bahama.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.